y'all, it's Charlene from the Crafty Art Shack, and we're back here today with another awesome video. So let's get to the craft desk and get started. Let's go. Here we go with DIY number 1 for our minis. Alright, here we go with our mini Mondays. Now what you're going to need is you're going to need a hole punch. You're going to need to cut out 2 little black circles. If you have paper that's black on both sides, use that. And you're going to need, well, actually you're going to need more than 2 black circles. Anyway, I'm taking 2 of these little black circles that I hole punched out, and I'm going to take and put them together. And if you haven't noticed, those 3 little balls sitting over there came off of that thing right there, the berries, and we are going to create a little snowman for our little Christmas village, or holiday village, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to put some glue on there, and we're going to put these together, and we're going to stack them up like a little snowman. Now the black and the black strip is going to be to make his little hat. You guys, this thing turned out so adorable. So adorable. All of our projects today are going to be little things that you would sit outside to decorate your home with. Now, in order to curl this piece of paper up and make it into his hat like I needed it to be, I'm going to take and wrap it around my little ice pick. And you want it to be, you want to pull it to where it's pretty tight, and then you need it to wrap it this many times so it's thick enough so it doesn't squish. And get your tweezers out because you're going to need them. This is a tedious project here. I'm trying to get this hat set up. So I'm trying to get it small enough that it fits onto my little piece there. That's my brim down there. And once I get it to the size that I want it, then I'm going to take and put some glue right there on that little tip. But you just keep twisting it till you get it to the size that you want it to be. And I'm sorry y'all can't see that because it's hard to do it while you're trying to do it, to make it, and everything's so small and keeping yourself out of the way. So you just want to keep doing that until it looks right on your hat. And so then once you get it there, then glue it. And then you're ready to go for the next step. The next step, we're going to take that little hat, that little piece, and clean off all the glue strings. And then we're going to put this in our little third hand here, my third and fourth hand, I say. And then we're going to take and add this little piece in there and glue it down. And I tried to drop hot glue inside of it, and I decided if I did it this way, it would probably work better, and it did. So you're just going to want to put that there. I made a mess. Now I got it glued to my finger, and it's hot. You guys, this is easy, but not that easy. I think I made it more complicated than it really was. So put the hot glue down on there, then stick this on there. And look at all them glue strings on my tweezers now. And so then once you get it into place, then you're going to need to cut another piece of the circle for your hat. And this is what I'm doing here. And then once we get his little hat completed, we'll put it on him. Now, what I'm doing now is I went back in there where that white was showing from my paper that I had. Now, if you have black paper, this won't show, but I'm just taking my Sharpie marker and covering all that up as much as possible. And then I'm going to take my little hat and I'm going to glue it to my little snowman. Now, thinking about it, I could have left that on there because it kind of looks like, what you call it? Snow on his hat. And so there's our little snowman, and he's so cute. Okay, let's see what else I did to him. The next thing I did is, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I made this video for y'all about a month ago before I started moving. Oh, I'm making him a little scarf, and I'm making it out of jute twine that you get from the Dollar Tree. Now, don't pull that too tight, because if you do, you'll snap his head off. And once you get it where you want it, just trim it up, and then there's your little snowman. Isn't he so adorable? Now, let's move on to our next project. Now, here we go with DIY number 2. Now, for our next project, we're going to make some little lollipops that go outside. Now, what I did is I cut the corners out of a plastic bag. I took some of those little pick berries and some red, ribbon. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a half of a toothpick. I cut a toothpick in half, and I'm going to put the little berry on the end of it, and I'm going to stick it in my third hand, and I'm going to take and put a piece of that bag over the top of it and a piece of ribbon and tie it, and then that is going to be one of my little berry candies that's going to be on the walkways as you go into the village. Isn't this just adorable? Or into you could put it at your dollhouse as a decoration on the walkway. Now, what you're going to need to do now is take that out of your third hand and trim it up so that it's not so long, and just go all the way around it, trimming it down so that it's the right size. And we'll see the rest of this one at the final reveal. We're going to see the rest of that one at the final reveal, and here we go with number 3. If you're like me, I set up my village starting in October, although this year I didn't get to set it up. And what you're going to want to do is, in October, I start setting up and it looks like fall. Then I transition to winter. And when I transition to winter, I start adding little trees that are made just like this. Now, what I did is I took some of the Dollar Tree flowers that you get that have the flocking on them, and I am creating my own little bush for in front of my house or in front of a sign or whatever for the little village pieces that I make. Now, you just continue putting these on one by one until you get it to look like you want, and it already has the snow flocking on it, and it's miniature size. The next thing I did, and I'm going to set that aside in my little foam block to sit there and get nice and dry. The next thing I did is I'm going to make one of these miniature size Christmas trees, because we don't want our Christmas tree being bigger than our snowman. So this is some of that stuff that you get from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to take it and stick it on there and then glue it in, and then I'll add some little snowballs to the bottom of it off of my little berries and create my little bushes for outside of my houses. And we'll see the rest of these at the final reveal. Now, at this time, we'd like to thank our subscribers. We love you bunches. We appreciate everything you do for this channel. All the liking, the sharing, and the big thumbs up, and having conversations with us through the comments. We really enjoy all of that, and we appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We wouldn't be a channel if it wasn't for y'all watching. And so we just want to give you a big thanks. Now here we go with the final reveal. Now, Beth and I opened up the Chic Shack back in June, and we just flipped it to fall. So y'all come check us out, because we got some awesome stuff over there. You sure don't want to miss it. If you ever want to know what's going on with our channel, go check out our channel lineup, and we'll tell you what's going on and what's coming up next, and so many other things. And our booth over at the Avonlea Mall is number 208, so come visit us. We'd love to have you.
Awesome. So you guys, if you like this content, subscribe. Hit that notification bell and give us that big thumbs up, because it really helps our channel out. And we'll see you in the next episode of the Crafty Art Shack. We'll see you later. Bye.